Hello friends, welcome back to Amanda's Bookish Adventures, and it is June's book haul part 3. And I'm sad because my normal background that I've done for over a year that I love, I cannot find at all. So I'm going to see if I could search Canva and see if I can recreate it, but I just have a new one for this time. But overall, I have 8 books here. I have sequels, and then I have 4 books I can talk about, but I'm going to show the sequels first. I have A Stepmother's Mansion, volume, I think, 6. I can't tell because they do Roman numerals on this. So this is volume 6. It just came out. I have the second book, Night Witch. This is Welcome to Year 2 at Weatherstone College. Sprayed edges. I have the third Under the Oak Tree translation. And look at that cover. Look at the sprayed edges. I need to read them really soon. I've only read the mangas from them, but I have bought all the translated novels so far, and they're stunning. I have Torn by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and this is the second book in this with the same direct characters. So that's 4 sequels. I have a special edition from Aurora Crate, or not Aurora Crate, Aurora Crate. I don't know why I said Aurora Crate. So I have A Darkness So Sweet, and like I said, I'm not unwrapping these editions until I read them. I rarely go back on my word, but yes, you were born for me, Firehair, and so I will keep you. So what I know about this book is, I don't know direct names, because that would be right here. So I believe she was the florist to the princess wedding with this ogre. I want to say ogre. And basically the princess tricked her into taking her spot, and he knows it's a trick, so he treats her wrong, and overall it's him slowly falling for her. But the sprayed edges are really, really pretty, and I have it on Kindle too, so I don't know, I just love these editions, but I want to get to it soon, and I think I want to read the physical, so I might wait till I can get the rest of the series in these editions. Now we have a new release by Debbie Cassidy's Lost and Stolen Gods, Labyrinth of Gods. So the whole series is being published. I don't know if they picked up the books, but these are coming out back to back. So it says, gods aren't born, they're made. I should have died the same night that a monster murdered my grandmother, but I saved and I stolen from my world and thrown into a ravaged realm by endless wars between ancient gods called Asura. I'm told I'm a demigod. There are others like me, brought to this kingdom to replenish the dwindling numbers. They want us to prove we're worthy of ascension and fight alongside them. I don't give a damn about their war. All I want is vengeance on the monster that killed my only family, a monster from their world, and if the only way to kill it is to become a god, I'm all in. But the path of ascension is paved in dangerous tests, accumulating in a lethal trial called the Labyrinth of Gods. Only an ancient fire element has the power to help me survive it. He's wicked. His wicked mouth sets my pulse racing, and his dark threats turn my blood to ice. Charismatic and terrifying, he attracts me and repels me in equal measure. And I have no doubt he'll snap my neck in a heartbeat if it freed me from the magical bonds that compel him to aid me. He hopes to be my undoing. If I'm not careful, I may not make it to the labyrinth alive. To claim the vengeance that I desire, I'll need to protect my body, shield my mind, but most of all, I need to guard my heart. I'm hoping that it's a slow burn, that we get like a slow burn through it all, like they're enemies, witted, something. I want a slow burn with this. If not, I still think it will be a very good series, but I want to wait until I have the entire series in my hand so I can read them back to back. I have Lost in Space by Rebecca Thorne. Human romance is ridiculous. What I did not know was this, that it had these stunning editions. So it says perfect love for lovers of science fiction who enjoy sweet, whimsical stories with a big heart and a handful of moss. That's the review. Tori and Razor finally bought a starship, and contrary to Amelia's assessment, it's not a metric sign of stupidity. Fine, sure, the alien starship may have been abandoned for a century, but it may be covered in moss now, but it's Torian's ticket to freedom, regardless what ex captain said. Except Torian's first flight reveals a surprising passenger. The moss is actually organic computer with a starky attitude and serious abandonment issues. The target of its loathing, the immortal alien who built it, and parked the spaceship with moss inside and forgot about it. The same alien who just found Torin and accused her of stealing the ship. It's entirely possible that Amelia was right about this meteor, meteoric stupidity. This sounds fun. So I only read the first book in the series. I need to go back to it because I read it and I was going to read it back to back. I didn't. I was in a bad headspace when I started the second one. So I definitely need to pick it up. But overall, I gave the first one 5 stars. I'm hoping to give this book a 5 stars too. And she has another book that is a second to her other series that released. So I think that comes out later. So Rebecca Thorne is definitely popping out books. Maybe she had a bunch of backlists. I have one that I'm really excited about. I'm excited about all of them, but this really got to me. It says captivating a nostalgic mixtape. Long Island Girls by Gabrielle Korn. I love the cover. What if the one got away kept coming back? The first time Susan and Eliza met, it was in 2005. Wow, the binding's stiff. And Susan is barreling down the Long Island Expressway, driving a group of friends to an indie rock show. Eliza is a surprise addition to the backseat, and she doesn't quite fit in. She's a little too pretty. She doesn't know anything about music, but Susan is drawn to her anyway until a realization about Eliza's past tears them apart. 10 years later, Susan is working in Brooklyn indie music scene when a dating app brings Eliza back into her life. Their chemistry is undeniable, but so is the damage. In the years that follow, as Susan's career rises in a rapidly evolving industry, and she makes her way toward a more stable kind of romance, she still can't stop wondering what might have been if things have gone differently, and who might Susan become if she could only let Eliza go. So it sounds like a second chance or going through like a memoir of them together. It sounds interesting. I love a good, and I definitely want to get to it as soon, maybe in August, because I already have my July TBR. That is stiff. Like I can't even, it's like, doesn't want to, I might need to loosen the binding a little bit for the hardback. Let's see who. The reviews are good on it. I think it'll be fun, but I also think it's like a good summer read. That will be like if you're on a road trip. Hopefully we get errors of the whole entire relationship and everything. That's what I hope. So for those 8 books, I'm excited for them all. I don't know which one I will get to soon because some I have to read the first book to get into the series, but most likely it will be this one. If you've read any of these books, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you have any recommendations, let me know down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.